In the previous video, we have covered auto increment and decrement operators and also logical operators. So this is completed. In this video, we will see comparison operators and ternary operator. So what are the different comparison operators that we have in Java? We have 6 comparison operators. These are also called relational operators in Java. So they are double equals to, not equals to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. So these are all the different relational operators or comparational operators that we have in Java. So let's see an example on these 6 relational operators. I am creating a new class here. New class. And I am naming it as relational operators, and I am using this main method. Click on finish. So this is the class that is created, and now we are declaring 2 variables here. Int a equals to 10. I am declaring it, okay, int a is equal to 10. This is a method variable, local variable, and another one is int b equals to 5. These are the 2 variables that we have declared. Now the first relational operator is double equals to. That means we will compare whether one variable is equals to another one. So we will say if a equals to b. So this means that if a and b are equal, then print saying sysout a and b are equal. Else say I'm saying a and b are not equal. Okay, let's run this one. We should print a and b are not equal because 10 and 5 are not equal. So Java application, a and b are not equal. Let's say if I make b also to 10, then if I run as Java application, it says a and b are equal. Okay, so this one double equals to sign, double equals to symbol is a relational operator which is used to compare 2 variables whether they are equal or not. And the next one is not equals to symbol. So I'll copy the same thing here, and I'll just comment out this one, and I say if a equals to a is not equals to b, I'm using not equals to symbol, a and b are not equal, else a and b are equal. So if we run this one, since a and b are equal, we should print a and b are equal. Let me run this one. See, it is printing a and b are equal. So if I change it to 5 again, b value, we should print a and b are not equal because a and b are not equal. So this comparison operator not equals to is used to verify that 2 values are not equal. Now let us see the third one, which is greater than symbol. Okay, let me copy this one and comment, and I will paste this one again, and I will say if a is greater than b. So this greater than symbol is used to check if one value is greater than another value. Then we can say a is greater than b. Otherwise, a and b, a is equal to or less than b. Okay, so in this case, a value is 10, b value is 5. So definitely a is greater than b. So it should print a is greater than b. Let's run this one and see. Okay, see, it is saying a is greater than b. Let's say we are making this value as 10. That means we are making both the values equal. So it should print a is equal to or less than b. That's what it should print. So let me run this one, which says a is equal to or less than b. If I make it as greater than a, b value is greater than a, still it prints a is equal to or less than b because a value is definitely less than 15. It's not, a value is not greater than b. So let me run this one, and it says a is equal to or less than b. Similarly, you can use less than symbol also. So if I say less than and say a is less than b, or a is equal to or greater than b, then if we run this one, since a is less than b, a value is 10, b value is 15, so it should print a is less than b. If I run this one, a is less than b. If I make it to 15, both the values are equal, then it should print a is equal to or greater than b. Similarly, if I make it to 17, where a is greater than b, then it should go to else condition and it should print a is equal to or greater than b. Okay, so a is equal to or greater than b, and the next one is greater than or equal to. So if I say here a is greater than or equal to, so here it checks if a value is greater than b or equal to b, then this condition will be executed. So here it says a is greater than or equal to b, otherwise a is less than b. So here it says since a value is 17, b value is 15, definitely a is greater than b, so it will print a is greater than or equal to b. So let's run this one. So a is greater than or equal to b. If I make this value also 15, now both the values are equal, so it checks greater than or equal to. So since a value is equals to b, now then also it prints a is greater than or equal to b. So let's run this one. So let's save this. A is greater than or equal to b. Let's say if I make it to some 13. Okay, so now a is less than 15. So it says it goes to a is less than b. So if I run this one, now it says a is less than b. Similarly, less than or equal to is also there. So less than or equal to, here a is less than or equal to b, or a is greater than or equal to b. Let's say here I'm taking a value as 18 and b value is 15. Now a is definitely greater than b here. Now it is not less than or equal to b. A is greater than b, so it goes to else condition and it prints a is greater than b. So if I run this one, a is greater than b. Now if I make it equals to 15, it says a is equals to b here. So this condition will be fulfilled, which is a is less than or equals to b. So this condition will be fulfilled and it prints a is less than or equal to b. Okay, if I run this one, now let's save it. It prints a is less than or equal to b. If I make it to some 13, now since a is less than 15, it again prints the same thing. So if I print this one, a is less than or equal to b. So these are the different comparison or relational operators we have. So the next one is ternary operator. So this ternary operator evaluates a boolean expression and assigns a value based on the result. The syntax for the ternary operator is, we will take a variable here, variable num1, and we will evaluate an expression here. If the expression is true, then this value will be assigned to this num1. Otherwise, if it is false, then this value will be assigned to this variable. Let's see an example for this ternary operator. I am creating a new class here, so which is ternary operator, and I am using the main method here. Click on finish. So this is the class that is created, and I am creating two variables here. Int a equals to 10, int b equals to 1, and I am creating another variable here, int c. I am not assigning any value here. So now let's do a ternary variable operation here, a ternary operator. Let's use the ternary operator. So what I am doing is I am saying c equals to, so that means the value of c will be evaluated now based on the expression we are going to write. We are saying a equals to b. This is an expression that we are using, and we are putting a question mark here. The c value will be 5 if a equals to b. Otherwise, its value will be 8. So sysout value of c is c. Okay, so this is a ternary operator that we are using. Okay, what we are doing is we have defined two variables here. One is a and another one is b, and we have defined another variable, but we haven't initialized this one. This value we are initializing it based on the ternary operator. We are evaluating an expression here, which is a equals to b. If a equals to b, then the c value will be 5. If a is not equals to b, then c value will be 8. Definitely here, if you see, a value is 10, b value is 1. So a and b are not equal. So this condition is not satisfied. This is a false. So it goes here, and value of 8 will be assigned to c. Let's run this one and see how it works. So ternary operator, right click on this one, and go to run as and Java application, and it says value of c is 8. Let's say if I make it to 10. So now I am making both the values to 10. So now this condition will become true. A equals to b becomes true. Then in this case, since this is true, value of 5 will be assigned to c. Let's run this one. Java application. So the value of C is 5. So this is ternary operator. So in this video we have covered different comparison operators and we have also seen what a ternary operator is. In the next video we will see some interview questions on these different operators that we have learned so far. If you want to download the document for this one, go to my repository in GitHub, which is Subbu's Tech, and then go to Subbu Selenium Java tutorials. So once you go to this one, this is the chapter with 5b. So search with 5b, and this is the one, Java operators, comparison operators and ternary operators, and you can download this document. Okay, so in the next video we'll see some interview questions on these different operators that we have learned so far.